This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Pisces for the month July 2021. I will start with the past as usual, and then I will talk about the situations you're in at present, and then I will talk about the future. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it can't resonate with everybody or 100%. Please like and subscribe if you like this reading, and leave a comment if you like. So I will start with the past. So I see that there was this beautiful relationship. I think it is a very strong connection, somebody who you feel very connected with. Now, there have been some tears about this. I think that there have been fears. Fears of losing each other, or fears of there have been insecurities in this. So I think you came to a moment in the past where you thought, you were almost there, almost getting together, being happy, the feeling like, being happy forever, that kind of thing, that you had everything you wished for. But I think something happened why you felt restricted, or why the other person felt restricted. This reading can be also interpreted vice versa. Now, but I think, so for now I keep it that is the other person. So this is like the wish card, but because it is turned around, it's upside down. It's like you didn't reach that happiness that you expected to reach with this person. I think that there is something that needed to be accepted, something that I think that maybe you couldn't accept. I think that there was maybe still an ex-person in this relationship that needed to be dealt with, I think. And so that's why you couldn't get to this happiness. I think there's also something about work that didn't work the way you planned it, or the way you thought it would. It was not as, if it's like this, it's like a new victorious beginning, and that is because you have looked at the past, you have conquered something, and then you're ready. And things are clear of how to move on. I think there was a point where you couldn't see how to move on work-wise, or how to get this happiness, how to get to this happiness with that person that you really loved. I think that there was this feeling like they don't care enough, they don't love you enough, or they don't want. Maybe there was also a too big difference in opinion, or how you thought about a certain situation. I think it was a very strong connection. I think you both felt that. But I think that there was some kind of, maybe still conflict with an ex. Or so, I think that was the difference in the opinion that you had. Like, about another person, either in your life or in their life, who you needed to change the opinion about. But it was about this love, and I think that you felt like you couldn't be yourself anymore. I think you felt too much influenced by that person. You needed to think too much like they did. You felt that you you had your own opinion about things, and you didn't want to change your mind. I think there is some kind of stubbornness as well. It's also maybe somebody is trying to stay where they are, and where they are comfortable, and they don't want to make a change. And so maybe there was some accusing each other of having to make a change, or having to change your mind about something. And I think it got really too much, that stood in the way of this happiness. But what I can see is that it's a strong connection, because this is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. I think it was like I don't think this is a long-term relationship yet. I think it's somebody that you met, that you got together with, you had a strong feeling that you knew each other. Maybe you did know each other for some of you from the past, and maybe the expectations of each other were different than they turned out to be. So there was some kind of, yeah, maybe illusion in this or disillusion in this, in which, yeah, you were not sure if you wanted this at all. So I think that there was also too much trying to, yeah, have this relationship, but you couldn't come to this happiness somehow. So yeah, I have that feeling like there are too many fears in this of, um, yeah, maybe controlling of, like, so this is how it should be, both of you, but it isn't, or you don't feel accepted by each other as you are, or you feel like the other person needs to see things in a different way. And it is why there are delays in coming together. I think maybe there was even a separation. And yeah, I can see, so you have this card, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And so that is because, yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. At present, this is a temporary state, but it is not a nice state, and it is lays next to the Lovers. So it feels like, yeah, maybe restricted, maybe like you can't have this relationship because you were almost there, but then now you see things differently. I think it's also not getting to the person you were. Maybe, yeah, the Hanged Man reversed is also saying you're not looking at yourself, your own needs, your own spirituality. You can't get to it. You can't get to that balance. The Lovers is also about finding that balance, and I think you can't find it at the present because you feel maybe restricted, in that, maybe you feel that the other person wants you to be different than you are, and maybe you have been too much adapting to how the other person wanted you to be, or what you thought that they thought what you wanted to be. And so you feel like you can't have this relationship because it won't work, because if you are doing your thing, then you feel that they are not going to accept it. But you do have the Lovers, and the Lovers is like a strong connection. It's like you feel really, yeah, very attracted to each other, but also together with the Ace of Cups, yeah, and with the card past life relationship. I think, yeah, this can't be denied that there is this strong connection. So I think that at present, the best thing is to let this rest until you come out of this state, out of the Eight of Swords, where you both feel restricted, or where there are fears about, yeah, about losing each other, or about not being able to, yeah, to have this relationship somehow. I strongly feel that there is still an ex in here that, that causes also insecurity. So, yeah, that gives you the feeling like, that they, yeah, maybe I think it's not only you feeling that they don't love you enough, that they don't want you enough. I think it is from both sides. I think, you feel that, but they also feel that. So in a way, you're both in a state where you can't move on with each other because there are too many restrictions, or you feel like too much fear is in the way of having this, too many insecurities. And I think you are accusing each other at present still. So I can see it work-wise. So there was this delay in things, and I think that you have something you from the past, you are a person who really likes beautiful things, but also is together with maybe having a business or something that you really feel contented with, something that you can do that is maybe also that you feel at home with, that you feel that you can do, that you feel very secure with. So that is something that you find also a very precious thing. You have this coin, Page of Pentacles. And so it's like these three cards. It's the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's something that you really love doing, and it is something that I think you're trying to create a balance in. You try to start something. I think this is something that you already wanted from the past, and I think you receive some kind of message about this, that that there is something that you can do with this thing, that you feel really, I think you have the qualifications, or you have the qualities to do this work. And I think that there is something happening in that you can do this. You're using your skills from the past, and if you look at it, this person is working on on their coins. So it's making coins, but it's also something they have the skills for, because it's a skilled person who can make those coins. And so I think that it is something that you feel quite capable of doing. It's something that you really love doing as well. But I think that there is a delay in this, or there is something that you have to watch with this, that I think that something needs to be changed. Something, maybe you need to change your mind about this. Maybe you to make this a more stable thing, or something that is more maybe updated. Maybe you need to update yourself about systems, or how things are working now. With the same pentacle is not the same pentacle anymore as the past. So I think that is something, that's what this Knight of Wands reversed wants you to know. So it's something that you have passion about. You are passionate about this thing. It's like the Knight of Wands wants to come in action. It is reversed, and it's like, yes, you can still do this, and it is going to be really happy. You're going to be happy with it if you move on with this. You have the Three of Cups. But I think that there is some change that you need to make. That is what this Knight of Wands reversed wants you to say. And I think it has to do with balancing your passions. Like in the Lovers, it's like two sides. You also have the Lovers with three people in it, and the High Priestess in the future, which tells me it's all looking for the right balance in the things that you're doing, the right balance in your passion, so that you don't jump into something and then you feel that it is not enough. So that, that you just keep working. This tells you, okay, you have to keep working. If you really still think that this is a precious thing, if you still believe in yourself, then just move on with this thing and keep working. Don't expect too much to happen in a very quick time, and expect to have to learn more maybe, or change your mind about what you like doing, change your mind about your passions. So if that makes sense for someone, because I think there is like maybe new competition, or maybe something new came on the market on the thing that you're doing, and so you have to update yourself, not give up, but also maybe make a change to keep doing what you want to do. In the near future, I think that is going to help you, help help this relationship improve. So it is like this new beginning. The Fool is saying that. The Fool is saying, yeah, with the lovers, it's like, yeah, you have to have faith that these things are going to work out. That it is not, you can't, that this is going to unfold naturally. So it's this card saying let go of control issues, because this will happen. It is like you have to have faith in it. That's all. In also maybe have more trust in the person that you believed didn't care enough, because I can see that they turned this card around. So there is still this relationship. It's not finished between the two of you. And there is the Knight of Cups. So they're coming back. They can't let go of this. They can't let go of this relationship. So this is a strong connection, and this person wants to have a new beginning with you. So they want to offer their cup again. They want to come in your life. They feel how strong this connection is, and they want to, also maybe it is going to be less defined. It's maybe more like, there is something that is so special between the two of you that you can't deny. And so I think it's also maybe some kind of wake-up call for them, but I think it's also for the two of you that this is also a spiritual connection. I think in the very near future that is going to be acknowledged, where here you both were maybe fighting for each other's attention, or maybe you were feeling restricted. Maybe you still felt restricted by this third person, an ex-person, or the way that the other person dealt with that. So that was like, that's why you couldn't move on here. But I can see in the future, if you take it more like, okay, so we do it our way, the way we see that is the best way. I think that there is some kind of like, okay, this is who we are, and it is about how we think. It's not about how any other people live their lives or their lifestyle. It's about us and how we are going to do this, and so then we can have this new beginning. So I think that you conquer the insecurities that were in the beginning state. I think it's much more getting to know, more clarity about what this is about. The lovers, it has 3 people in this, but this person is really looking at also how to balance things out. Maybe they are thinking about how to deal with this ex now seriously, or how to how to create trust. I think that's also, because I think there is now in the near future there's going to be some kind of clarity about what this relationship is, and so that there is a decision. There's going to be a decision, and I think it is based on spirituality. I think it is based on balancing things out, maybe having gone to the dark side of the soul. It's like finding a combination, or the yin and yang, finding a good balance in the emotions that come with things. And this is like a spiritual thing. So this is like it all happens inside. It's like, it is maybe like even like a secret. It's like, you both know what this is about, and you're getting together, balancing things out. And so even if you have a different opinion, it can be even good if you have opposing. Sometimes opposing opinions are not bad, because then you can be together, the yin and yang. So I think that is more what this card is about. And if there is a third party still, or not a party, I wouldn't like to say that, but if there is still an ex in here, then that is going to be dealt with properly. So, and then, yeah, in the further future, I see happiness coming. I see really that this is like, yeah, a celebration. This is like, yeah, you both worked it out. You can be really very happy about this. If there is this, if this is about ending marriage or ending relationship or the ex still, then that is going to be fine. So this is going to be in a friendly way. Where there was a delay, then that delay is over, and then it can be definitely be dealt with. So yeah, I think so that it needs work. So you don't get this automatically, but you need to work on yourself. Both of you need to work on yourself to get this happy outcome. But I think that you are both willing to do that. Then you have this, the Four of Cups. So in this case, it's like, yeah, then if you are working on yourself, if you are listening to the signs, not wanting too much too quickly, not wanting, or also just trying to give the trust and trust in that things unfold naturally, but also keep looking at within the High Priestess and look at your spirituality, and don't deny your own needs or spirituality in this. I think if you get it together, if you keep working on that, then there is something really great coming. You're going to be rewarded for that. And so I think that that is something waiting for you in the further future. So that tells me, I believe that this relationship is going to develop in something really beautiful. And then you have this card, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, Pisces, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.